Thank you for Patreon now for donating to the Patreon. Hey guys, it's Vandazzle back on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. If you enjoyed the like, comment, subscribe, and start, shall we? So in the last one, we ended up making our way to, the survival area. We ran past it a little bit, didn't do much, and that's kind of, okay, sure, it just does that lag now where I just can't catch fish. Oh yeah, you're here. And yeah, we pretty much just explored the survival area. Now this time, I don't really have a concrete idea of what I want to do in mind, because part of me really wants to head to the fight area and actually do some fights, and then part of me kind of wants to continue the legendary part, but at the same time, if I do, that means I just have to cut off like the intro. But I don't really know, or if I just want to keep exploring this place, because honestly, this place doesn't seem that bad. You know what? So that's where Route 6 goes. So what happens if I continue from here? If I continue from here, we'll reach Route 227, and then we'll eventually reach the Stark Mountain. Okay, so that's noted. And where does this take me? Route 228. I am so confused. Are you a trainer? You are a trainer. Okay, well, I guess this now takes me to that point where do I want to do the fight area or not, because now I have like this small moment in time where I can choose. Because I do kind of want to go to the fight area just to get it done, you know, because it will take a lot of work in the long run. My issue is though, especially to do some like specific thing I kind of want to do in the fight area. The issue is though, I don't know for sure if I really want to go there, because I kind of just want to like, mellow it out, because this is Friday right now, and I have a video to record tomorrow, and I have other stuff to do tomorrow, and I'm trying to finish, oh good job by the way, Luxray for getting the crit, and I'm just trying to like all around get this Let's Play over with, not like I'm trying to rush through it, but I do kind of want this thing to be done before we hit Scarlet Violet. I think Scarlet Violet drops 2 weeks from now, or like for you guys it's Monday the 11th? No, that's a straight up lie. It's, me right now it's Friday the 4th. So it should be carry the 1 plus the 2. It should be the 7th for you guys this day this comes out. I forgot you're a ground type. I don't know why I used Discharge. Okay, anyways, my bad playing making aside. So the 7th, or yeah, wait. The 7th, final answer. The 7th is, that's gonna end up being the, I think 2 weeks before Scarlet and Violet drops, or like, a little bit under 2, okay, fuck you, but a little bit under 2 weeks before Scarlet and Violet drops, which is a, fair thing. So now I'm like questioning, do I want to do that, like, to like prepare for Scarlet and Violet, because this Let's Play only has 4 more episodes in it. Yes? Because there's a legendary episode, and I'm counting this one too, so there's this episode, then there's a by the way, this is in no particular order. Fuck. Oh, this is gonna end well. Nyla might just have to take an L here. Unless I want to like Hyper Potion. Let's Hyper Potion. But anyways, yeah, there's this episode. Then there's the rematch episode, which I'm going to try to do with my Pearl team. We'll see what happens. Then there's the... What's it called? I'm trying to figure out the episode now. There's the... What's the third one? I can't think now. There's the... What's the third episode? Legendary episode. And then there's the Berry episode. So, and then there's like the Pearl exclusive scene episode. So, in all, there's 5 episodes. Or, well, maybe not 5 episodes. Who knows what I'll do with the extra Pearl video. But, essentially, there's a decent amount of stuff left in Pearl. And, like, or just in the game in general. And I think by the time it finishes, it will all be, like, cohesively done. I hope Nyla's just dead. I'm sorry, Nyla. I would try to win with you, but, like, in this situation, I already fucked up keeping you against the ground type. My bad. But let's go with Estrella, get the double money. But yeah, so like, there's only like 5 more episodes left, and if I've done the math correctly on the dates, this Let's Play should end before Scarlet and Violet drops, right? Because what, if I do it like Friday, actually no, it won't end before Scarlet and Violet drops, it'll end, what, a little before? When does Scarlet and Violet drop? If it drops the 18th, it'll end the same week. Regardless of how it goes, this Let's Play will end the same week. It's just a matter of will Scarlet and Violet end or will Scarlet and Violet drop before this Let's Play ends or the same day it ends. I don't know. Either way, they're gonna be on the same week they end, and I'm kind of like tempted to be like, do I want to do Scarlet and Violet Let's Play? Because I already made this clear in my like most recent video that went up today, where I don't really want to do Scarlet Violet because Scarlet Violet feels kind of like naff to me. Just because, Wukong just walking behind me like that feels kind of intimidating. But yeah, Scarlet Violet feels kind of naff to me because, I don't know, I'm just not into it right now. But, or like I've slowly began to like have that falling out with Pokemon to where it just hasn't become interesting, and we've already gone through this, like, you know, it being just like feeling like a long game. It feels like it takes just too much time to do one thing, especially Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus felt like it took fucking forever, and I know it did because I checked the time. Like, that game, you can feel the time sapping away, while this game, I don't feel the time sapping away at all. It feels like everything I do takes at most 2 minutes, while in Arceus to do the same thing, it feels like it takes fucking 10, and it actually does. And I hate, well, okay, maybe not 10, but like, you get the point. It does really take more time than this. And I don't know, to me, it's just like draining of how it just takes all that time, especially because some things you can just get like really fucked over on, or I don't think it's like an engine where you can find certain Pokemon. I think you genuinely have to go like certain days and not just like certain time frames. Like, that's cool that you can change your time technically whenever you feel like it in that game without having to like do some cheat with your system, but at the same time you still have to wait for certain days to come around, and that sucks. And then, like, you know, some Pokemon, I'm glad that like they made them evolve, like with the trading Pokemon, they made it easier to evolve, but the Pokemon that evolved by stones, that's fucking horrible. Like, I remember I forgot who it was on my team, but I remember someone on my team evolved by a Firestone, and I hated that so much because to get a Firestone, I had to like go find everyone's bags, and that's not something I want to do. Like, to me, that's just a waste of time, like having to go find someone's bags just to, you know, get a fucking Firestone. Like, I don't know why that's the case, like, because you had to get certain points for that. I wish they would have just made it normal points and then you can just buy it normally, but no, they had to put it behind some special bullshit. Like, that's the one thing, well, not the one thing, but like one of the main things I hate about Scarlet Violet is like they locked some evolutionary items behind. You have to go search for these things instead of just being the normal player you are and then just not doing it. Like, to me, it was annoying. And then, like, I don't know, the outfits were fine. None of them were, in my opinion, super amazing, but they weren't bad for, I guess, the time period. Yeah, I think that's what I would just consider. Like, it's more the time period's fault that I don't like the outfits than rather the outfits themselves. The weird thing is, it's not that I hate that time period, because I actually love that time period in other games. I think it was just Pokemon that I didn't like that time period in for whatever reason. But okay, sure. But yeah, Pokemon aside, or like that part of it aside, I think this is just the episode where I'm gonna shit on Arceus. I think the other thing I hate about it was, like, what was it? I'm not gonna say difficulty, but at the same time I wanna say difficulty. Cause one of my small hates, I guess, with it is like, I don't know, maybe it's because I was stupid, or maybe because it was just like, I don't know, not fun for me, but the big battles with the Alpha Pokemon, right? That's what they're called, Alpha Pokemon. Like, you know, the evolved form of Scyther. I think that was the evolved form of Scyther, right? The first one, Cleavior. And then, like, you know, what's it called? Electrode, and then the Dancing Lily thing, followed by Avalugg and Arcanine, and I think there may have been one more, I don't really remember. Yeah, those in my opinion weren't really the greatest. I mean, the Avalugg one was the only one to my mind that was particularly fun. Like, even though I lost to it, that one felt like I'm actually enjoying this. The Arcanine one felt boring as shit. The Dancing Lily one felt weird as hell. The Electrode one was just fucking annoying. And the Cleaver one, I don't know, the Cleaver one may have just been boring to me. I don't know what it was, but I don't know. I just didn't like Arceus setup that much. And that's kind of what worries me about Scarlet and Violet, that they might end up doing that. I mean, they have gyms, so I don't worry too much, but then, like, my worry is mainly that, are they going to implement that type of battle style again, you know, where the gym leaders have these final Pokemon and, I don't know, maybe they go rampant or something, or like maybe these big challenges, since I'm thinking it's gonna have, from what I've seen, it has like a similar landscape to how Arceus worked out. So I'm thinking like they're gonna have some big fucking thing that you have to fight, and you're gonna have to fight it like you did the Alpha Pokemon. I'm like, I don't want to do that, because frankly that was like my least favorite part about Arceus. I mean, outside of the, you know, the whole locking a fucking evolution stone behind a goddamn bag. Like, it was dumb to me. Oh, you. I forgot about Capture in Existence. I don't know. Like, Arceus was, in the long run, Legends Arceus wasn't a bad game, but for me, the way that game was, it was, in the first, up until that Avalugg moment, I was like, I don't want to fucking play this. This is not worth it. It's not fun. It's more exhausting than it is, like, exciting. And then we got to the Avalugg moment, and I was like, oh my god, this is the greatest. And then, you know, we got to the post game, and then we fought Volo, who was my first realization, or who was like the first, I guess, we didn't call Volo a pseudo Cynthia because that's what he is, but, you know, he was my first, I guess, reaction to Cynthia because I've never played against Cynthia before. So, like, that's why he's iconic to me, why I like Volo more than Cynthia, just because, I don't know, he was the first one I fought out of the two. Oh shit, you're the guy that teaches us the powerful moves. Wait, which one do you teach? Oh, you teach Blast Burn. No way, I found him. Do I want to drop Flare Blitz? I didn't know you were here. Oh, okay. I need to test that out real quickly. I need to test this out. Anyone who I'm fighting against, I need to test this out. I don't care if it's wild, I don't care if it's trainer. I just need someone to, okay, you're gonna do it then. I cannot wait to see this. I have waited this whole time to see all I'm gonna say is this. I wanted to use Blast Burn against Cynthia's Garchomp with my Infernape. I didn't know where to get Blast Burn. I thought you could get it in the main game. Apparently you can only unlock it in the post game. All I'm gonna say is this. What I'm about to do, I've been waiting to do since Infernape turned into an Infernape. So that sentence kind of made sense and kind of didn't. So with our full power that I've been waiting to see for so long now, Blast Burn. That was not as cool as I thought it would be, but then again, that might just because it was small eggs compared to when I thought it was gonna happen to a big fucking Garchomp. Yeah, I know it's not gonna kill Garchomp if I do it, but it's at least worth trying. That is kind of what I'm tempted to not do I'm tempted to do most of the rematches in Pearl, but then do the final one against Cynthia in Diamond, or in this one I guess, because I want to, you know, see fucking Blast Burn kill a Garchomp to the face, but I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Ursaring, I don't know why I thought that was like the Ursaluna, but I guess not. I wish they had the Hisuian Pokemon here. That would be fun. I mean, it would make sense why they wouldn't, but it would be fun. Oh yeah, I forgot Wukong can't move. Whoops, forgot about that. Sorry, buddy. Go, Aura Spear, take out the Ursaring, please. If it doesn't, then Ursaring's gonna kill us. I remember the times Ursaring was a bitch to me. I remember the days where an Ursaring caused me a little bit of problems in the long run. I don't remember the full details. All I remember was an Ursaring pretty much fucked me in the ass. Okay, well that's gonna get annoying really quickly. I'm gonna quickly grab something as the game takes its time doing the poison, so stuff like that. Okay, after being hurt by the poison, let's take this on with a Flamethrower, because Flamethrower will not fucking kill me. And we will hit you with a Dragon Pulse, because I know you're half dragon. God, I wish I could bring a Flygon onto this team. Sorry, I was doing something. Anyways, yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I think this time I made probably enough headway in this route to where I could show off at least one battle in the battle area, because I don't want to stall this Let's Play as the thing. Then again, if it's gonna go on as long as I think it is, I do need a third episode for the week, so maybe I could just, you know, slap this on. Oh, okay, fuck you. Ow! We'll slap this on as a third episode. What the fuck? We'll do it. So, this will just be me exploring and fucking around, I guess. So I guess now what we have decided is this will not be the fight area episode. We will just continue to explore. The rest of the exploring I'll do off screen. If I end up seeing something of great importance, I'll bring it up in another video. But I think I figured out my schedule now where we're gonna just run through this one, and then Monday will most likely, or sorry, this will be Monday's episode. So Wednesday will most likely be the fight area. Hopefully Friday will most likely be the end of Barry, so our final match with Barry coupled with the little extra thing I want to put on the side because I know our final match with Barry will not take that long to where it covers a full episode. And then after that, the next Monday, we will begin to... I really gotta heal Wukong. I'm sorry, Wukong. I've just been making you sit through this. It's a thing I can't say. Let's try to go. But, so... You know, we have now planned that the next Monday is probably going to be the rematches. That Wednesday will probably be the Pearl video, or I might do Pearl video into the rematches, and then the last video will be the Legendary episode where we just catch all the Legendaries. And that'll probably be it for this Let's Play, honestly. And that's kind of like both fun and not fun to me, because that means I'm so glad I swapped out Wukong, because I was like, this thing's gonna fucking protect itself somewhere somehow. So yeah, but I feel kind of sad that the Let's Play's ending, because it feels like it didn't last that long, even though I know it did, because this lasted all the way to November, and this started like either early, like first week of August or last week of June. So, like, that's one thing, and I kind of don't want to, like, you know, drop it. I mean, I know when I started recording this, it was at least, or sorry, July, I mean. But, like, I know at least when I started recording this, it was like, the last or second to last week of July. Because I was preparing with my Sword and Shield uploads, because I was, like, a week ahead of recording, because I was doing the whole LBX thing, and I didn't want to, like, miss an upload, so I was, like, fucking ready for everything. Wukong, can you move, buddy? Thank you. Okay. So, as I have probably made a loop around to somewhere, how long before I get out of this? Oh my god, this place goes on for fucking ever, doesn't it? Oh, we've almost made it to the resort area. Huh. Do I have Master Pebbles left? Do I? Because if I do, I'm just gonna fucking use them now. Other items. Oh, I do. Go, Master Pebble. Okay. Let's full restore Wukong so you can keep on fighting. I like how I've given everyone a chance to shine this episode except for Razor. Oh. Are you permanently stuck that way, or could you have just turned to face your part? I don't fucking do anymore. Let's just take on these trainers, get a fuck ton of money, and then basically be ready for the final of this game, because, like I said, I partially want it to come to an end, and I partially don't, because I really don't know what Let's Play I'm going to do after this, because it's between this and another game, and the other game is going to take a lot fucking longer. Like, I'm telling you right now, this game took longer than expected. Sword and Shield took less time than expected, so, like, you know, that's fine. But I know either of the two games I'm planning on Let's Playing, they're gonna be long, because those ones don't have... You know, I'm gonna fucking keep Wukong this time. I'm curious. This is my test to see if he can take out a Garchomp. So first up... Oh, I forgot you are a Dragon type, but I don't know. Wait, no, I did remember you're a Dragon type. Okay, so here's my first test. Flamethrower. Flamethrower shouldn't kill it. Right? This isn't an exact test, because you're definitely a different typing than Cynthia. Okay, I would kill the Garchomp if this was a perfect simulation for Garchomp, then I could easily, like, you know, kill it, guaranteed. But the issue is that this is not a perfect simulation for Garchomp, because, you know, Flamethrower, I mean, this is a fucking Salamence. One, it doesn't have path ground, and two, it probably would have, I don't know, killed me before I got to hit, but whatever. Either way, takes out that guy. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Though at least now I have a way to avoid Garchomp's rough skin, which is great. We attained the Agua berry, so that's nice. As I just keep like rambling on with topics on it. That's two different grass shades, interesting. Oh, and there's a cut tree too. I wonder where that leads to. But yeah, you know, the two Let's Plays I can do, they both like well, they can be short if you know what you're doing. The issue is, one, I don't, and two, like, they're relatively long anyways, because one of them, when I play it, unlike the other games where I at least kind of have a normal sense of time span, I don't fucking know what the time span is. Like, for me, what feels like 10 minutes in that game is genuinely 30 minutes in the real world. Like, I'm not even bullshitting you, that's how it always is. I always get, like, invested in the gameplay, and, like, that's good and all, you know, I'm, like, actually invested in it. The thing is, though, and I know I give commentary, too, because I talk to myself when I do it, but again, the issue is I would lose so much track of time, and considering, like, for example, I haven't even beaten the game yet. And it's not because it's hard. I mean, it has gotten harder as the levels progress, like a video game should. but it's not hard. The issue is that it just takes so annoyingly long to do something. Like, I think I've poured in about 8 hours, and I'm at, I think, the between 60 and 70% mark of being done. To my knowledge, I could be fucking wrong. Like, I know I'm not at the finish line. I know the finish line is at least 2 more, like, chapters away. But I think I'm at, like, the 60 to 70 mark right now on the, like, completion. But, like, the fact that I poured 8 hours into this, the amount of time it normally takes me to complete another game, in this game I'm only 75% or, like, 60 to 70% done with, well, that says a lot about the game, right? Like, that takes fucking forever. And the other game is Arceus, where, again, takes a long time to do, or at least for me to do, and I don't have a built-in structure because all these things, like catching different Pokemon and just, like, you know, getting through all these things, especially because I have to grind against wild Pokemon and not grind against anyone, like any one trainer. That means, you know, my team is kind of, like, I have to spend so much time wasting on, like, grinding against the same person, and it just gets boring and repetitive to the point where, like, it's just not worth it. Oh yeah, I also figured out how to get fossil Pokemon, or at least I assume I know how to get fossil Pokemon. And the funny thing is, I could have gotten one so quickly, because you can get it before you beat the 3rd gym, and I completely forgot to go get it. So, yeah, or I didn't know about it, basically. And I'm kind of tempted to go there now and, like, you know, get the fossil Pokemon. But the thing is, I'm not gonna fucking use it, because, like, we're already in the post-game. I mean, it would have been useful on my other team if I knew how to get the fossil Pokemon beforehand, except the thing is, I've now set my team up to where I don't need the fossil Pokemon, which sucks. I mean, I would like it, but, like, out of the options I have, only one of them is worth it, and honestly, it's not really worth it because it's only a single typing, which is not gonna do much in a later point in that game. So, sadly, that's just how it is. He learned all about the marking map that I don't even know how to fucking use, which is great. So, I think now that we've made it to the resort area, I did not know there's an item over here. I just straight up walked over here and assumed there was an item. Because, you know, doesn't look like a fucking dead end, or like, it looks like a dead end, which is why I thought there'd be an item. Wukong, can you just, like, move, please, child? Yeah, Blue. Let's go surf on the water just to get on the edge so Wukong doesn't fucking block my way. But after we do that, I don't think there's really much else I can do this episode, because we've healed. We healed, right? I'm not crazy? Oh. That's why you go through the grass, because that's the other way in. Duh. Okay, wait, let's put the repel back up. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go all the way here. Oh, this leads to an item. Oh god, there's more trainers. Great, great, great. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, well, this doesn't seem that hard. It's just like that. I mean, I didn't technically finish the other routes, but that's just how it goes, you know. At the end of the day, I'll probably finish them on my own time. Like I said, if I find something interesting, I'll bring it up in context, but otherwise, I think that's pretty much it for this version of the post-game Let's Play. Like, I'll still get to the other half of the town. I do find this stupid, though, how the town is split bare in half, and to get into one half, you have to go through a route, and you can't, like, shortcut it. So that's, I guess, one thing I hate about this, but I don't know, this part of the post-game seems interesting enough to where I'm gonna bypass it. So yeah, I guess, like I said earlier, in the next one, we'll probably take on the battle area, and we'll follow that up by doing the final thing with Barry, and then after that we will succeed in hopefully taking down the rematches with everyone from the gyms and Cynthia using my good old Pearl save file. If I can't do it there, actually I might just I'll find a way to fight Cynthia, and if I can use the Wukong on the you know, good buddy, I will, and just all that good stuff, hopefully, you know, everything I can. And then as we just make our final last hurrah, that's a trainer. I'm just gonna avoid you entirely because I don't want to do this. And we just get this Pokeball, and I realize I have to continue the loop around because fuck me. Great. This game just loves making stuff expansive, doesn't it? Okay, is that it? Did I get around everyone? Hey, I did. Okay. Well, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, there was a shortcut that whole time. Bitch. Okay. Oh, you want a Vaporeon. Too bad, sucker. Okay, I'm ending here. I hope you guys enjoyed. In the next one, we will take on the resort area, or some area, and I have ran into it. Well, I know what I'm doing. Well, I guess there's a point to the fucking Barry episode now. So, that's a kind of hint to what the Barry episode's gonna be like. So I'm ending here. Hope you guys enjoyed. In the next one, we will take on the fight area. So I'll see you all then. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join Discord, follow Twitch, and don't forget to check us out.